Speaking of Eliza, it looks like the internet is completely turning 100% against her. This Eliza Bleu. She is the woman who, of course, has been a sex trafficking survivors advocate. Mm-hmm. And here's the crazy thing about her. There's nothing wrong with being a sexual trafficking survivors advocate. That's a great thing. You don't even have to have gone through it yourself. I mean, just advocating for that, using your platform to advocate for that is great. But like a white woman with short, multicolored hair, you have to give yourself an in. You have to give yourself a personal connection. You have to somehow make the advocacy for others all about you. And that's what she's done for the last few years. And finally, people are starting to call her on it. Again, I think credit it should be given where it's due. Zero Dark Tony on Twitter and Mersh from Revenge of the Sis and Nightwave have been screaming at the top of their lungs about this. I just glad I don't have to feel stupid, because when Zero Dark Tony started tagging me and stuff about her like 2-3 weeks ago, no idea who the fuck she was. So I just passed on it.
I think he sent me some shit too, and I completely ignored it.
I just passed on it because I'm like, I don't know. And then Chrissy and Frank were over here, and Zero Dark Tony was over here. And I'm like, you know what? I'll be Tim Pool on this one. And I'll just be a dirty little beanie-wearing, fence-sitting creep. So then Brittany, Venti, and Jeremy from The Quartering end up getting suspended on Twitter for posting a screenshot from a music video that this Eliza Bleu was in. Mm-hmm. And it's around the same time she said she was being sex trafficked. And Brittany Venti's whole argument, I believe, was, doesn't really look like sex trafficking to me. You're twerking, you're humping the floor, you're showing your tits. Yeah. You're in a rap video, seems pretty consensual to me. I think you might be full of shit. And that's the real tragedy of the downfall of this Eliza Bleu, is that she could have just been an advocate for sex trafficking survivors. But like everybody else who gets into this internet fame game, she had to reach for more. She had to sweeten up the story. It couldn't be enough that she was just advocating for, victims.
You guys, I was sex trafficked.
Right. She had to be part of it. It had to be about her. She's a white woman with short, multicolored hair. Of course. She has to be part of it.
She looks like the picture of a sex trafficked human, doesn't she?
Here you go, guys. Do you believe her? There.
She looks fine.
There you go. That's her. So the other thing I found out about this and continuing to look into it, she's tight with Elon Musk, and she's helped Elon, do a lot of the trafficking advocacy enforcement stuff on Twitter. So Twitter bans these two people who are deeply criticizing Eliza Bleu, won't give Jeremy from The Quartering his account back. And I'm no fan of Jeremy from The Quartering, but I mean, bullshit is bullshit.
Didn't need it suspended for sure. Right.
Brittany Venti has had her account taken away now. And all because this confidant of Elon Musk, or this person that's at least, been in the same circles as them, is getting called out. And I'm sorry, I'm running out of real estate to be middle ground on this. Mm-hmm. A lot of the evidence is piling up that this woman is completely full of shit. Twitter, the social media giant, has once again been caught in the middle of a censorship scandal, this time involving the banning of popular YouTubers Brittany Venti and Jeremy Hambly. He looks like a Jeremy Hambly, of The Quartering. Actually, Revenge of the Sis has helped us out a lot with this.
Okay.
The CEO of the Daily Wire is Jeremy Boring.
Yes.
To not confuse anyone with Jeremy from The Quartering, there's Jeremy Boring from the Daily Wire, and they called Jeremy from The Quartering Boring Jeremy. So it works.
Very clever.
But now
accurate.
You can tell the difference.
Yes.
The pair was banned from the platform after sharing a screenshot from a world star hip hop music video featuring human trafficking survivor and advocate Eliza Bleu. By the way, I can't remember who tweeted it out, but they said, if you're ever wondering how Eliza Bleu got famous, here's a good example. And it was just this clip of like her in black rappers' music videos, black podcasters being like, damn girl, you fine. I'd get in that ass, and shit, and her giggling and shit like this. And
sure.
I was like, oh, okay. So a certain sphere of the podcasting and entertainment world was really enamored by this short-haired, pink-haired
No, I
white
got
chick
it.
with big tits. Okay.
The stereotype.
I see. Yeah, people are saying the music videos are atrocious. They're really bad.
Dude, I haven't seen them yet. I think I might do this later.
They suck. I mean, the music is terrible. And she's giving her. I'll give her that.
She's giving her in which way?
She's fucking giving her. I mean, certainly not like someone who looks like she's being forced to do it.
She looks like she's having fun.
Derek Andrews, Eliza Bleu. She needed the money. Oh. Of course. An Anthony Cumia classic. That's what I need to do. I need to do more stuff Anthony did so I can avoid those Anthony Cumia ripoff comparisons.
Oh, maybe.
That's what
maybe
I
you should
need
act
to be
more
doing.
like him.
The video in question, which was released on February 19th, 2016, and is still available on YouTube, depicts Bleu scantily clad and dancing provocatively. At the time of the video's release, Bleu went by the name of Eliza Knows, and she was not yet the prominent and respected human trafficking advocate she is today. As an alleged human trafficking survivor and one of the most vocal advocates for the cause, Bleu has been featured on numerous popular podcasts, including Lex Fridman, who I'm sure was just jacking off under the table the whole time.
At least afterwards.
At least afterwards. Where she shared her harrowing story of survival. However, her credibility and integrity were called into question when a thread appeared on Twitter that highlighted inconsistencies in her statements. And that's where Brittany Venti comes into this whole thing. She reached out to Bleu in a respectful manner, asking her to address the thread and the music video. However, when Bleu refused to address or respond to the controversies, Venti took to Twitter to share a screenshot of the music video. This action resulted in Venti being banned from the platform for sharing privately produced or distributed intimate media without their express consent.
That seems like bullshit.
It's complete bullshit. It's available on YouTube. It's everywhere. You can see it.
I thought Twitter was this new place where we didn't just ban people like that.
Unless you're tight with Elon Musk. Remember, this is going to break Jeremy from the Quartering's heart because he was sucking Elon Musk's dick really hard.
It is. That's fucked up.
We got to put Jeremy from the Quartering on watch because now two of his idols have let him down. Steven Crowder, Elon Musk. Oh my God.
Guy's falling apart.
Jeremy was here right on the supports of the ceiling there. So he reported on Venti's ban and he shared the same screenshot and then he got a ban. This caused a great deal of outrage from both Venti and Hambly's followers who believed that the bans were unjustified and a violation of their freedom of speech. Would you guys like to see some of the video? I know April would. April's sitting here chomping at the bit.
She's pretty too. What bothers me is, like, kind of like you said, why can't you just be an advocate for these people? Why do you have to say that you were part of it? Well, and maybe her level of like being part of it's probably something like, oh, somebody like approached me about this.
Yeah, if we go Eliza Bleu,
you seem fine.
Music video. I mean, posting pics of Elisa. Mersh tried to warn everybody about Eliza Bleu weeks ago. Oh, that would be interesting. Has some splaining to do. It's all just about her.
That one was us.
Oh, there's our newest video right there. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Fun. That's nice. I'm not seeing links to the music video anymore. I swear to God, I've watched this. Maybe I haven't.
Got to go to World Star.
I guess
you never know what you're going to see there.
Exactly. Eliza Bleu music video. I am.
Maybe you have to call her Eliza Knows because that's what she was then.
Oh, I didn't even know she was Jewish. What?
She was kind of a big deal. You know, Eliza Knows.
Shit. All right, Eliza Knows World Star. This is. I can't.
And even though we both fly.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Here, we'll play the video part for you guys, but.
Look at that caked on makeup. I could cut that shit with a knife. Gosh, they did a good job though. She looks kind of hot.
You approve?
Yeah, she's got a weird.
Oh, she's got a very dimply ass.
That I'm not okay with. Ew.
Oh, what? Are you saying?
Do some fucking squats.
You saying
tighten
squats?
that shit up.
See, this is a woman.
That's just like.
This is a woman shaming her, not me.
If we're just going, I like the cat boots. Those are cool. But if you were just going from the face, I would have been fine with it. Wow.
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, it's out there. That's for sure.
I feel like the cat boots seem out of place
She's
now.
crawling on the rocks.
She looks like a problem.
Because she's a survivor.
Yeah, it really looks like someone held a gun to her head while she was in here. Oh, that's straight up. That was straight up. No, I'm trying to like cover it.
I mean, this is a YouTube video that we're watching.
I know.
So
maybe nobody saw it. And do you like my move though? How like me doing this is gonna
April tried to physically cover it up like that.
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah. Well, look, you tried your best.
That was some cottage cheese booty when she was running though.
See,
we could just tighten that up a little.
Like I said, this is women hating women over here. I have nothing to do with this.
I don't hate all women.
Angry Mango says 100% pure gutter trash. See, Marquise is going to disagree with you. He says nice ash. They're nice ass.
Nice ash, though, too.
Nice ash as well, yeah. Why she got the hair of a cancer patient, says Jay Hasty. Marquise is in love. See, I told you, black guys kind of thrust her into prominence as us white people are watching it going, I don't fucking get it.
See, to
Marquise is like, oh, yeah, that bitch.
Some chicks can pull off short hair, and I think she can.
I think so.
I actually had short hair once. I did not pull it off.
And
that was actually not my choice.
So now why, unless you're ashamed of that music video or you think it makes you look bad because you've got this reputation as an advocate and all this, why are you getting people banned? I mean, that's just part of your past.
I don't know. A lot of women would actually, okay, I'm going to amend that. A lot of gay women out there right now, and I don't mean gay like in the homosexual way, but I mean like gay behavior. Like they would say, oh, look at this bad bitch thing I did. Look at this video. Yeah. And be like a power move as a woman.
Elza Belza says her hoo-ha looks huge.
It's beefy.
maybe that's why a certain segment of the podcasting world enjoys her. I don't know.
Maybe.
Marquis says, I love me a bitch with problems. I bet you do, buddy.
Why though?
B. Smiley says she is extremely vapid and the blind date episode highlights it.
Okay.
Woo-ha goes the hoo-ha, says Jason Snyder. And Just a Dabbler says you can smell it through the screen. All right. So not a lot of Eliza Bleu fans are out there, is what we're saying.
We got Marquise.
Just Marquise. Just the black guy.
Somebody said she looks stretched out. With a wink face.
That's Lark Bark.
Come on.
I never said they had to be classy responses. She farms in the tub.
Keep that shit tight. What are you doing?
I hope
if we're going to be in videos, at least, could we tighten it up a little bit?
You think you got to tighten it up?
I would. If I had to be in a video for some reason, like if I was a sex trafficking victim with a gun to my head in a video.
You make sure you did squats if you were a sex trafficker. If I'm being sex trafficked, I'm going to at least be doing squats.
I'm going to look good doing it.
Oh. Jesus, Mel. I can't read that.
Where's Mel? Oh my God.
I thought Triple N's comment was good. I can't see where white people freaking out amuses the blacks.
Look at them all scared and shit.
Oh, what is they want to know what Shaka thinks. Oh Lordy, I sure do like me Eliza Bleu. Eliza Bleu who? Eliza Bleu Shaka, baby. Oh, that is right. Let's go. Sorry.
You're breaking him.
He's been hanging out with Let's Go guy too much.
Oh.
Matt Fields with 199 says she burns more than a steam locomotive. I think you guys can fill in the rest.
Thanks, Matt.
Her snatch smells like camps.
Like what?
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I guess there's worse smells.
Oh, man. Jesse says, how was she allegedly trafficked? I don't know. Ask her. She'll probably give you, three different stories. She's like the Joker in The Killing Joke. If she's going to have a past, she prefers it to be multiple choice.
Okay, but if she's going to come out and allege that she is a sex trafficking victim, shouldn't she probably tell us what happened so we can understand?
Well, there have been inconsistencies in that too. Like people have been looking at her story and going, well, this doesn't line up with this and this timeline and in that timeline.
I think
she's got to be like Crowder and record her conversations.
Are we just living in a world where you have to take everyone at their word? Like we need no evidence to back up anything now. Just believe them.
Well, I mean, look, when someone says they're a sex trafficking survivor, you expect them not to be a giant piece of shit who's lying.
Okay, what if I said it?
And it's like calling someone out on faking cancer.
Okay, what if I said that? What if all this time when I talk about that big ass tumor I had, what if I was just lying?
Tumor?
It was an abortion.
I barely knew her. It's a short story. She made lots of money. The end.